Welcome to the start of a new series of videos here on Dynasty Central Sports. Not card breaks, not card rips, not pack, no blasters, nothing today in ripping cards. But do not go away, because this is still about ripping cards and cards itself, because I've just decided I'm gonna run some experiments.
Are you serious?
And no, I'm gonna preface this already to start off. I am not a scientist. I am not a paper stock genius. I am not anything besides a normal guy that loves to rip bowls, rip packs, and want to test out some shit. I want to get down to the hard science and just get down to the card science. Because today I am going to be running 3 tests. I'm going to be pulling out 1, 2, and 3. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting 3 lucky contestants into each one of these bowls. So what are we going to put in? We got a 2021 o-pee-chee award winners Matt Dumba for the King Clancy. It is printed on a normal card paper stock, as you would consider this a cardboard soft paper stock. I have a 2021 o-pee-chee marquee rookie of Mikel Berdine, other known as paper stock that's a little harder, it's a little thicker, other known as chromium. And then I got a Ultimate Rookies 223 out of 649 Nikolai Knizov Ultimate Rookie 2021 jersey swatch. I'm going to put that one inside this bin. Why? Who else do we going to see today in this video? We got a 22-23 o-pee-chee Maxime Comtois. Another paper stock card. As you can see, we're just going to go through these, the lucky contestants. We got a marquee rookie of Oli Ulevi right there. Another chromium o-pee-chee paper, o-pee-chee platinum card. And then we got a Artifacts NHL Remnants of Jamie Benn green jersey. Thicker though, the cardstock is thicker, still paper. And we're gonna put that one in there. And then for the last one, I'll just go quickly. We got marquee rookie of Nick Bowden. We got marquee rookie of Vladimir Ketchev from o-pee-chee paper. And then a 2021 Beauty game jersey of Ricard Raquel black jersey swatch from the Anaheim Ducks. And so what am I doing?
Well, we're waiting.
I'm putting these all in little bins. What am I doing? I'm going to be testing how long and how durable hockey cards are in 3 different stocks in 3 different liquid baths. I'm going to pour water, beer, and an energy drink.
420.
Get as high as possible
into each one of these bins. And I'm going to let these cards sit for 12 hours. I'm going to come back and record what I find and find out how durable hockey cards are in different stocks, in different liquids, and we'll find out how much liquid can a hockey card take before it starts withering. So we're going to start with 12 hours and see how that looks. And if they still are going pretty strong, we're going to keep going a little bit longer, check in at 24 hours, and we're just going to keep going to find out how long until all these cards deteriorate. So I have my cup of water.
And that's what I call high quality H2O.
Here in my Minnesota Wild hot cold cup from Tervis right there. And I'm going to, and then I have a beer right here. Cold beer.
Beer.
Gonna let that sit there. See how long this lasts. And then I got one of the worst Bang energy drinks you can get. Left over, cotton candy. There's water. Right there. We already got some Boeing from Matt Dumba. We got the beer. Catch up, get down there. Get them all down there. See how long they last after 12 hours. Cotton candy. All right. We'll return back in 12 hours to get our findings and see how well these cards have lasted under 3 different types of liquid.
12 hours later.
Okay, well, we are back after 12 hours of all 3 of these cards sitting in their liquid that I told you about earlier. I added the spoons to each one of them to hold down the card because a lot of the cards were floating to the top, so I wanted them to be all immersed in the liquid. So I'm going to pull these cards out. I'm gonna get out the studio towel and get everything going, and then we'll see. Let's take a look at what we found out. Certain type of card sits in a liquid for 12 hours. So first off, we got the o-pee-chee paper award winners Matt Dumba. Holy shit! And it looks like definitely the water has taken care of this card. It is soggy, it is weak, very weak in the middle. Corners are very soft. Obviously, it's soaked up the entire set of water as much as it could. Creases all over. This card is definitely damaged. Mikhail Berdine in the o-pee-chee Platinum. In the chromium style. Honestly, very strong. The still very strong, not very soggy at all. It's reflected a lot of the water. The corners, I mean, they're still very sharp. Edges are pretty good. I mean, still pretty soft. Their card itself is softer than a normal chromium card. But honestly, I wouldn't say this is extreme. Like, this is damaged. But this isn't to the point to where I would say on the damage scale, this is probably like a 3 or 4. This is pretty good for sitting in water for 12 hours. I would damaged. This is a 9.5 on the damage scale. And then for the thick mem patch, we got the Nikolai Knizov out of 649 Ultimate Rookie jersey, and we got a lot of damage here. We got peeling on the front. The side is peeling on the sides here. I could peel this card almost, yeah. See, look at that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There's the jersey swatch. I mean, this card is damaged. It's a 10 out of 10 damaged. Soaked up all the water.
Dude, I'm so wet right now.
The layers are there. I mean, the glue is still pretty pliable. But yeah, this card would not last and did not last in 12 hours of water. Moving on to beer. I opened up a thing of beer and I poured it on 3 cards here. We got an o-pee-chee paper, Vladimir Ketchev, marquee rookie. And much like the o-pee-chee paper with water, it's soaked it up. It's not as creased up as the o-pee-chee paper. It's still fairly flat. Not super crinkled or anything like that. No frontage damage or peeling. Obviously, it's soaked up a lot of the beer, so it's wet. It's a small sponge. I would say this is about a 7, to be honest. This is about a 7 damage. I mean, can't sell this, can't move this card, but this card would definitely not be as damaged as the o-pee-chee or this Ultimate Rookies that just fell apart. So I would say that's about a 7. And then moving on to the o-pee-chee Platinum Nick Bodine. Nick Bodine, it's a little weaker. It's a little more damaged than the o-pee-chee paper, o-pee-chee Platinum in the water. A little bit soggier. Edges are definitely weaker. Corners are still a little sharp, but yep, easy to peel off. We got some peeling for sure. The beer has really made the layer come off, as you can see. Not on the front though. The front chromium, yeah, I guess you could pull off the chromium, but the front part of the chromium is pretty good. Strong card. I would say this, I'm going to demote this to I would say about 3. Like I said, this is about a 7 or an 8, 9 if you really go down and start peeling the cards. And then moving on to the Thicky Thick Mem Patch, we got a UD Game jersey, Ricard Raquel. And like its counterpart of the Thicky Thicks, the edges, not good. You can peel it apart. I could peel this apart right now if I wanted to. We got some actual peeling without human interference on that one, on the back. And yeah, you could definitely... This is damaged. Thicky Thick cards with any type of liquid so far, not good at all. 10 damaged on the beer Mem Patches, Thicky Thick cards. And then we're going to move on, and a lot of people could be saying, well, why didn't you do soda? Why didn't you do juice or whatnot? Well, for me, this is my personal choice. I drink a lot of energy drinks, pre-workout drinks, stuff like that. Ghost, Bang, Rain, C4, all those drinks. Gorilla Mind, Redcon. I mean, I could list them all off. So I picked energy drinks because I try to not to drink as much soda. So we got o-pee-chee Paper, 2223, Maxime Comtois, and much like the other paper cards, very much soaked. You can tell it's weak, very pliable. A lot like the marquee rookie Ketchev. It's still a pretty strong card. Obviously, I can crease it if I really wanted to. Like this Matt Dumbo, I could crinkle up real fast. The Comtois, I could crinkle up pretty fast as well. I would say this is a 9 for sure. The papers all are about a 9, 10. I mean, they're all 10s really. 9 though in the initial damage, because I feel like these are 10s for sure. These are 9s. So far, this is a good 7. This is really strong with water. This is really shocking. In fact, put this out and dry a little bit. Obviously, I don't resell something like this. I'm not advocating for any type of resale. I'm just trying to prove to anyone that wants to watch, if you pour any of your liquid on a card for, let's say, 30 seconds to a minute, they're not going to get as damaged as 12 hours worth. You know, look at this. o-pee-chee Platinum still pretty strong after 12 hours. I want to see how durable cards are, really. I mean, I'm going to be testing in the series, you know, throwing them on the corners, edges, scratches. I'm going to be testing a lot of these. So if you have any ideas for tests as well, throw them in the comments. If you throw them in the comments, you are giving up your rights for the idea. But yeah, I would love to have some ideas and tests if you have any ideas. We got energy drink, o-pee-chee Platinum Marquee Rookie, Oli, Yule Levy, and a lot like the beer, it's a little soaked up. The front is still pretty strong. I would say the water o-pee-chee Platinum has really withstanded the liquid as much as the others. See, this is not great, obviously. I don't even think I could do that with the water o-pee-chee Platinum. Like, I could do it a little bit. Yeah, if I really wanted to work at this, I could peel them all, obviously. But this really peeled a lot easier than the water. So I would say this is about a 6 with the energy drink. And then we got an Artifacts NHL Remnant with the energy drink. It's pretty strong compared to how the UD game jersey was for the beer and the Ultimate Rookies. Can I still peel this? Yes. I can definitely still peel this, and I did. I mean, clear off. We got the game swatch right here. All 3 game swatches for all 3 thickies came out instantly. So definitely a 10 in damage as well for the thickies, the mem cards. And that's probably what I would have expected no matter what. Is I think those have the most space and ability to soak up all the liquid, and they are usually more than like 1 or 2 card stocks glued together. But this is the first episode of Card Science here on Dynasty Central Sports. I hope you enjoyed this test. I know you're probably cringing in the comments like, oh, don't damage those cards, but you know what? They were all likely candidates towards testing and finding out a little bit more of what these cards can withstand. What we found out is all these cards pretty much suck when they get wet for 12 hours. But I would say probably a 5-minute period, it's a less damaging experience, especially for something like an o-pee-chee Platinum card, where if you drop some water on them, they're not instantly damaged. You can wipe it off real fast, clean it off. And we'll be testing more about these cards. Not these cards instantly. These are damaged and trash. But I'm going to have more cards that are putting up for service to find out how far we can test the durability of trading cards. So we're going to give it up to the trophy, Mikhail Berdine, o-pee-chee Platinum. This one withstanded the most and came out the best. I mean, yeah, I could peel it and it was a little tougher, but this is a lot stronger than any of the cards in this set in water for 12 hours. What did you think of this first episode of Card Science? Smash like down below, hit subscribe, and throw me a comment. Love to hear from you. And thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully I taught something. I'm not a scientist, like I said in the beginning of this video. I'm just a guy trying to test out durability of hockey cards. So thank you for watching, and remember, happy tokes with your smokes, and safe ripping. See you later.